Hello guys, and welcome to yet another in-depth review here on N&T Auto Reviews. My name is Tyler, as always behind the camera giving you these reviews. And today we'll be checking out an all-new Subaru here, and it's a really nice looking off-road oriented hatchback. And it is of course the all-new 2018 Subaru Crosstrek 2.0i in the limited trim level. Before we get started with this in-depth video, I'd like to go ahead and give a huge thanks out to Bertera Subaru outlet here in Hartford, Connecticut for allowing me access to today's car. And if you're interested in purchasing a car from them, go ahead and check out the description box where their contact information can be found. So the new Crosstrek Limited does come in 8 available colors, this one being the dark gray metallic, and the wheelbase stands at 104.9 inches. And wrapping around to the rear of the all-new Crosstrek, all-wheel drive does come standard like you'd expect on all Subarus. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the details starting up here on the front. And our headlights on the top of the line limited model like we see here are projector LEDs for both your high and low beams. You also have LED daytime running lights going all the way around the whole headlight unit system. And your turn signals are up there as well. Coming down here we do have some nice fog lamps with a little bit of trim. And take a look at the grille, really nice design, implementing some high gloss black and some chrome. Really nice pattern in there as well. And you can really see the nice metallic work in the paint. Nice sport trim on the bottom as well. Pretty good looking front end to this car. So we have some pretty nice subtle creases on the top of the hood there. Nice plastic cladding going all the way down the body there, protecting your nice metallic paint from those terrible chips from rocks and whatever gets on your paint. But take a look at these wheels. Really nice duotone wheels. We have some black and some alloy color in there. And they are 18-inch wheels specific to the limited trim. Ventilated disc brakes in there, and we even have a wheel lock. And this plastic cladding has a pretty nice texture to it, so it's not just plain plastic. So we have some chrome going along the bottom of the windows and some flat black pillars over there. Pretty nice body colored mirrors with our LED turn signals in them. And our door handles do have the smart key entry, and we will show you how that works in just a moment. Nice roof rails where you can put whatever you need up there. We have solid disc brakes back here, perfectly fine for a smaller car. And it looks like we do have all-season tires. Very nice rear profile to the vehicle. The lifted appearance gives it a really nice look around back. Nice spoiler up here too with the extensions. Take a look at those lights too. Really nice. We also do have our Subaru and our symmetrical all-wheel drive emblems right over there. Nice bumper protector, so you're not going to scratch that beautiful paint when you're loading large items into the trunk. As far as down here goes, we have our reflectors and a little bit of sporty trim. And our exhaust is under there to the right. Our reverse camera is almost directly in the center of the hatch, and our Crosstrek logo as well. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look underneath the hood. Alright, so taking a look underneath the hood, we have one engine choice available, and it is a 2-liter inline 4, flat 4, my mistake, and it is a boxer engine. And it produces some pretty good numbers, a 152 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 145 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM. Take a look at that. When was the last time you saw an engine without an engine cover? We have our battery over there up front, and also our oil filters right there. Everything with a yellow cap you could check, including the engine oil, coolant, windshield washer. Pretty solid power plant overall. Alright, so before we check out the interior, let's go ahead and look at that smart key entry system. So before you start locking and unlocking, make sure you have the key fob in your pocket, or at least near the vehicle, before you can start doing any of that. But it is unlocked at the moment, as you can see. But if you want to lock the door, all you have to do is press this little button right here. It'll beep at you and flash the lights, and you can even hear the locks locking. But if you want to get back in, all you need to do is reach behind the handle. It'll beep and unlock the driver's door. Alright, so this Crosstrek does have the full gray leather interior. You can also get a black color. But take a look at the design on this door panel. Really nice soft touch materials up here. You have our gray perforated leather even on the door over here. It is nice and soft, and so is this on the door rest. We have some pretty interesting orange stitching, makes it look really nice. We also do have some faux carbon fiber up here and a little bit of metallic accenting. Nice door handles with our lock right there. Window lockouts, and we also do have our front and rear windows. Our front windows are fully automatic, so up and down is fully automatic. Then we also have our lock unlock for the doors and our mirror controls. Take a look down here. We have a bottle holder and some storage, and that is one of 6 speakers you're seeing right there. You can also get an upgraded Harman Kardon audio system, however this one does not have it. But take a look down here. We do have some controls and everything to turn off your, for example, your traction control right over here. Your side blind zone assist you can turn off. You can also dim and brighten your gauges right there. Take a look at these seats. Really quite nice seats, and it's nice to see a gray leather interior instead of black. So 6-way power seats down here for the driver. Nice to see that they included that. Very nice carpeted floor mats. Has the Crosstrek logo in it, and it also buttons in right over here and over there. We also have our fuel tank release right there too. Now let's go ahead and hop in, get out of the sun, and start it up. So here's the key fob that comes with the Crosstrek and a premium trim level. It's got a couple of really nice buttons. Good design for the key too. It'll slip right in your pocket nice and easy. Some metallic accents on the side, but we do have our lock, unlock button is the little Subaru logo, and our trunk release and a panic alarm. So all we need to do to start the vehicle is just make sure the key is on the inside, your foot's on the brake, and you can go ahead and hit that start stop logo right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off the driver's area with the very nice leather wrapped steering wheel here. It's got some nice grip bolsters and some of that distinct orange stitching. Very nice. And the wheel has a very nice texture to it with the leather. It's a grain leather, not a soft leather. And we have a bunch of controls on the steering wheel, which is convenient. These two buttons right here are for changing between your presets. You also have a volume button right here. You have a source and information button. Your Bluetooth controls as well as your voice commands are routed through that button. And a hang up for your Bluetooth. Now over here, we have a few controls for our screen up here. We will go through that a little bit later in the video when we talk about our speedometer. But over here we do have all of our cruise control settings, and adaptive cruise is available as part of an option. Some nice design elements over here, and it gives the steering wheel a really nice 3D sort of look. Now you can barely see them back here, but I promise you they're there. We do have shift paddles that you can change between your gear ratios, and I say gear ratio because this is a continuously variable transmission. Now behind the steering wheel we have a stalk that controls all of our lighting. Our fog lights, our turn signals, and our high beams are over here. We also have a trip reset button right over there. And to the other side we can control our front and rear wipers. You can also have a good view of that start-stop emblem down there. Now I'll take a look at our gauges, and we do have some subtle orange accents in there, which are pretty nice, but very easy to read gauges. No foolishness going on up here, just simple gauges that you can read out. Your RPMs are over here, your speedometer. We also have a real-time MPG rating right there, and our fuel gauge is right at the bottom. Now if we go ahead and use these buttons on the steering wheel here, we can go ahead and check out all of our menus that are routed throughout the screen up top there. So we're going to go up and down to go through the menus here. It'll give you your tire pressure monitoring, a digital speed readout, also some trip settings, miles per gallon. And it'll also tell you that a bunch of information on how to use the screen and whatnot. You could also reset all of these screens by clicking this middle button right here. Now we have a pretty neat system up here that is used for your climate control, it looks like. And we also have some miles per gallon ratings and whatnot. Really neat system up there. And that screen does display your time, your some of your climate control settings. So if you turn the fan speed, it'll show it right up there. And once that gets out of the way, we can get a better view of our real-time miles per gallon, all of our different distance to empty times and all that good stuff. So really nice screen down here, and this is called the Subaru Starlink screen. So going to our home screen, we have a few different menus that we can choose between. Now this is our radio screen. You have all your different presets down below. None of them are set up because this car is fresh off the truck. It's only got 5 miles on it. And we have all of our different sources down there. We have a media screen. Now lots of more things will become available if you have your phone paired to the Bluetooth. But we do have all of our different sources over there. We have our apps page, so we can use Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Our phone screen, again if our phone was connected, a bunch of menus will show up. All of our contacts and whatnot will sync over. We also have a settings button right here. Bunch of different stuff that you can go through and custom tailor your setup there. and it will kind of organize these settings as far as the different like sub menus go. So that's really nice to see that you have shortcuts down below. Now take a look at that. We even do have a CD player and a home button just for quick access there. Volume knob, nice to see that. And we also do have physical shortcut buttons for our screen up there. We also do have a tune knob right there. Our four-way hazards are located right in the center below the screen. And we have our single zone automatic climate control system down below here. We have our temperatures over here. Our mode over here, so where the air is going to blow. Our fan speed is right in the center. And I like how everything's a knob, so it's very easy to control. You also do have your defrosters over there, as well as your heated mirror. We have a nice storage tray right over here, and it'll keep your phone from moving around. We also have a 12-volt power outlet down there as well, if you can see it. Now, getting down here to our transmission, as I said earlier, this is a CVT. However, you can get a 6-speed manual in the base and the premium trim. So really nice to see that you can still get a stick in this car. However, we do have the CVT. But if you want to put it into a gear, just press that unlock logo at the back. Really nice shift lever. We have some metallic accents and some stitching down here and some high gloss. But if we put it into our reverse, we have a nice backup camera with guidance lines, and they move as you turn the steering wheel, so it'll project your path. We have neutral and drive. We also have our manual mode over here, where we can cycle between our different gear ratios. Some nice high gloss surrounding and some metallic work as well. Manual parking brake, really nice to see that. Now down here we do have an X mode, which is sort of like your off-road mode, and we do have our driver and passenger heated seats over here. Nice couple of cup holders with some metallic surrounds. But take a look at this nice storage console over here. It's nice, softly padded with some of that stitching again. And we can go open it up, and we have some storage in there. 2 USB jacks, an aux jack, and a 12-volt power outlet are in there. Also, these seats are very nice and soft. They'd be great on a long trip, if you were to ask me. Nice plain mirror up there. We have our tap lights up here. Our more lighting controls to where if you want the lights to go on if you open the door. And we also do have some emergency buttons and an information button. And our passenger airbag off display is right there. So nice headliner on this car. It's got a fair amount of give to it. And these are our visors over here with our mirrors and lights. All that good stuff. And it does have an extender over here. We also have a grab handle for some intense driving there. But overall, really good looking interior up front here. Now let's go ahead and grab the keys. And I'm going to put my seat to a more normal driving position for me, because you guys know that I always put the driver's seat back so you guys can get a better pan of the interior. Let's go ahead and check out the rear quarters for this vehicle. So the rear doors are just as nice as the driver's door as far as the quality goes. So we have some soft touch materials up here, some nice accenting with the faux carbon. Really nice soft leather over here and down here where your elbow is going to rest. A window switch is down there. We have a speaker, a bottle holder, and a little bit of storage. So really nice seats back here. Let's go ahead and hop in and get out of the wind and see how much room we have back here. So yeah, I have plenty of space back here sitting behind my 5'10" self. Pretty small drivetrain hump for an all-wheel drive vehicle. There's a nice overview of the front cabin there. Really nice stylish interior. I really like the new redesign for this car. Take a look over here. We have a really nice soft center console for the rear passengers with a couple of cup holders. And these seats do fold down. It looks like 60-40 to increase your cargo capacity. We have a dome light right up here, a coat hook and a grab handle. So yeah, pretty nice place to be back here. Now let's go ahead and check out the front passenger space. Alright, so the front passenger door does have the same smart key entry that the driver's door does. Same nice design that the driver's door does as well. Soft touch materials over here. Lock unlock. Also your automatic window. A little bit of a storage console over here and your speaker. Now the passenger seat is four-way manual. We can adjust our backrest right over here, and our back and forth is right there. Here's a better view of your carpet floor mats there. Really nice quality. But take a look at the perforations in the seat. Really nice. So nice design even for the passenger space here. We have a bunch of stitching, a little bit of metallic work, and a lockable glove box. Good amount of storage in here as well. Nice soft plastic on the inside, so it's going to be really easy to clean. But next, let's go ahead and see what lies underneath the lid of the trunk. So you can open the trunk by simply just reaching your hand right next to the backup camera, and there's a little rubber release. Just press that up and it'll pop it open for you. Doesn't take much effort at all to open that trunk. And once you do get it open, it's a nice and wide loading area. You have plenty of space for everyday use. And if you need any more, like I said earlier, you can fold down these second row seats. So we have a light back here. Pretty nice to see that. We also do have a cargo shade that hooks into either side of the trunk there. Nice all-weather mat here in the trunk. I definitely suggest opting for one of these. It's a very good idea. We have some cargo tie-downs over here. And below that mat we have this nice carpeted portion. And a spare tire with all your tools and that good stuff. So as far as our fuel mileage go, it's pretty good. We do get 27 in the city and 33 on the highway. And it does take regular 87 fuel. And you even have a little place right there to put your cap so it doesn't scratch your paint. So to end this video, I do apologize about the wind today, but I hope you enjoyed this in-depth look at the all-new 2018 Subaru Crosstrek.